Hi, my name's Jeannie Clarke, and I'm an artist based in Canterbury. I've been an artist for what feels like forever. I've been a teacher, a muralist, and a racehorse painter. But it was only about 5 years ago that I happened upon an open rehearsal at the Place in London, where National Dance Company of Wales were rehearsing. Well, actually, they were warming up for the performance the following day, and I was completely hooked. That was my introduction to dance, really. And open rehearsals are a brilliant tool for spreading the word about dance. And that event where I was able to watch and draw dancers warming up was the beginning of an obsession. Being based in Canterbury, I was either faced with going constantly in and out of London, but I'd heard that there was a brilliant dance company opened up in Ashford, which is only half an hour away from me, and I phoned to introduce myself, and from that moment on they were brilliant. I got like carte blanche to sit in on rehearsals, dress rehearsals, and it was interesting because having been a racehorse painter, looking at the movement of muscles and limbs of this athletic horse, it became a complete switch. I just transferred it to dancers who are, in my opinion, athletes. Yeah, and I've been working with the JV2s for over 2 years now. It's an opportunity to absorb the energy and the athleticism of what they do. It's like the joy of watching them dance. If I can come away with a tiny bit of that, and I can hope to imbue it or imbue my paintings with that energy. And if I can do that, I've got a chance of transmitting that to the viewer. And I love being part of it. I love being part of the energy. It makes me feel, it knocks 20 years off me. I don't have to do anything. It's not strictly true. But yeah, it's hugely energetic and really life-affirming. Often the dancers are moving so fast, it hones my skills as trying to see if I can actually catch a line of energy. Sometimes when they're doing warm-ups and relaxing poses, I've got a chance to study what feet and hands, a dancer's feet and hands are like. But the working sketches form the basis of bigger studio pieces. What I also try to do is annotate the sketches with the choreographer's notes. And I've started to do the annotated sketches, which lead to a bigger piece of work, are themselves a nice thing. They're quite sought after. They carry so much information, and the things that choreographers say, I try to remember it all. And even if I go back to the studio and do a big piece, it's taking all that energy and all that information from those sketches. Sometimes there's photographs as well. It's the whole thing that comes together that I try to put into the main finished piece. It's a massively brave and energetic company. I've really only come to dance over the last 5 years, and to JV2s probably only 2 years. But it's the choice of work, the subjects that Jasmin chooses to work on, and the sheer artistry and physicality. That was initially what appealed to me, was the artistry and the physicality. But the subjects are so relevant, and they work on lots of levels. It's on an intellectual level and an intimate level, an emotional level, which connects to the audience. And another thing that fascinated me as an artist was the way scenery, nothing was hidden. it was quite fascinating to see dancers themselves moving scenery around. No tricks, no frills, just the bones of the production. I think that's fascinating, and there's a sense of possibility in what Jasmin does. I think I'm not a dancer, but it imbues me with that sense of possibility that I can aspire to paint better. And I think that what the company's doing in terms of its educational program, it's so important now. You know, that particularly young people, need a sense of hope and a sense of what is possible and what they're capable of doing. And I think that's what this company is providing. As an artist working in dance, it's a very, very interesting field. It's almost like I'm trying to create my own niche. The role models to follow are few and far between, and they generally fall into kitsch or cute tutus all over. These guys that I work with are athletes. That's what I want my art to do. It's got to transmit that athleticism, and it's going to take quite a while to spread the joy.